Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And I want to say this, that OIR, the coalition, can confirm that at approximately 11:43 p.m. on September 11th, last night, coalition forces at Erbil Air Base were attacked by two unmanned aerial systems or drones, and the coalition used force protection countermeasures to defeat the drones. And one UAS impacted inside the perimeter, and one UAS impacted outside of the perimeter, and there are no injuries or property damage. And I do want to say this, that each attack against the GOI, the KRI, and the coalition undermines the authority of Iraqi institutions, the rule of law, and Iraqi national sovereignty. Now, these attacks endanger the lives of civilians, partner forces, the ISF, the Peshmerga, and the coalition forces. As of right now, no one has taken responsibility for the attack, but it's obvious that these hostile outlaw militia groups continue to plan and attack the US and coalition forces. And the coalition is not fighting anyone but Daesh, and we do not seek conflict with any other groups. We and our partner forces maintain the inherent right of self-defense, and we have demonstrated that capability. And US strikes against threats are in a collective defense of the US, coalition forces, and on our Iraqi partners. So again, the coalition is not attacking these outlaw militia groups, they're attacking us. And the coalition is in Iraq at the invitation of the government of Iraq to defeat Daesh and its remnants and set conditions for stability, security, and economic prosperity. It's these outlaw militia groups and Daesh who do not want stability, security, and economic prosperity. They want to grieve people who are full of anger and no hope, so its violent extremist ideology fills the void. And these groups want to undermine the authority of the GOI. Well, like I said before, it's obvious these outlaw militia groups are attacking the coalition. So we're not attacking them, they're attacking us. Okay, first of all, I speak for the coalition and not for the US. The Afghanistan mission, totally different mission from OIR, totally different part of the world. So what I can say is that coalition troops are in Iraq at the invitation of the government of Iraq, and the timing of the redeployment of remaining combat forces from Iraq have been determined and established by the Prime Minister of Iraq and the President of the United States to be at the end of this year. So the mission of OIR has not changed, and the relatively small number of US forces that remain in Iraq advise, equip, and enable Iraqi forces who now lead the fight against Daesh. So the fight against Daesh is not yet complete. Daesh is down, but not out. And we're pleased that the Iraqi security forces have now moved into the lead, where once the coalition were fighting besides them on the ground, now the Iraqis are fighting themselves. So over the years, the Iraqi security force, the Peshmerga forces, have shown that they can take the fight to Daesh and they can win. So Daesh is territorially defeated, but they're an insurgency now. And the coalition will remain to ensure the enduring defeat of Daesh. Well, I can't predict the future, but I can tell you this, that the mission has not changed. And if the government of Iraq, because the coalition is here at the invitation of the government of Iraq, if the government of Iraq, the prime minister, does not want the coalition forces here, then we'll leave. Well, like I said before, Daesh is down, but not out. So they're fighting an insurgency right now. They're assassinating, they're kidnapping, they're doing hit and run tactics against the ISF. So they have been territorially defeated. At one point, they had 110,000 square kilometers of territory. They ruled over 8 million people. Today, they have no territory other than some of the caves and tunnels in the Makmur Mountains where their so-called caliphate is at. So the ISF and the Peshmerga, with the support of the coalition, has taken the fight to Daesh. They have defeated them territorially. We'll just remain here to ensure the enduring defeat of Daesh. Thanks for having me.